Good morning, sports fans. Topless camp last night, and what an absolute beautiful night's sleep it was as well. Nice bit of wind just coming in through the bay there. Absolutely gorgeous. It didn't get dark as usual, so I was having to stick my hat over my eyes just to make it a bit darker. But absolute beautiful camp spot. Right, it's time to get up and at 'em, get all of this squared away, and get ready for a decent bit of a walk today. Got a good bit of a portage to do. We've probably got about 700-800 meters down this lake until the portage, and then the plan is to bypass the little lake and just keep walking up that trail past that one onto the next lake, which is Ässjön, which is a lake I've stayed in before, and it's absolutely beautiful lake. So that's the plan today. Right, let's get a brew on and let's get all of this stuff squared away. Right, well there we go. Are we ready?
Born ready.
Are you just lubricating your nutsack?
No, so I'm using this SPF 15 lip balm by Carmax to loosen up my arms a bit.
Loosen up your arms a bit.
Yeah.
Need WD-40 on that, boy.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
I'm a bit all creaky in the elbows, I am.
Right, we're all done. We're all ready for set off now. We're going to leave this absolutely beautiful campsite here and make our way down the lake and get to our portage, and then we've got a good old walk. But it's still early on in the day, so we haven't got to worry too much about being mad dogs and Englishmen in the midday heat. So let's get it all on the boats and let's get away. Right then, off we go. We've got the wind with us. Half a packet of cigarettes. It's dark. We're wearing sunglasses. Let's go. There's Jared promoting the G-string again. Well, there's a fish, but I didn't even know I had it on. What we got? Oh, that's a pike. Another little jack. Didn't even feel that take. Didn't even feel him take. I think we can hand lift him out, I think. Come on. There we are. Not a beast, only just hooked. But fish is a fish. Well, we started the day off with a fish. That's a good omen. Let's hope there's a few more and a few bigger. So we're going to pack everything away, get everything back on the bags. By the looks of the map, it's about 2 kilometers in total. I said bypassing that other little lake. There's no point, you know, packing everything up and then taking it all down to paddle, you know, a lake that's like 800 meters. So we might as well just completely bypass that. So it's time to take all of this shizzle out of this pack raft and get set up for walking. there we go. All done for some land-based activity now. Look at the size of that. It doesn't feel too bad. This is quite a comfy bag to be carrying. Probably near 20 kilos. I reckon all of this is, with the water and stuff that's in the pack raft. Right, you ready? Come on. Well, a nice little walk through these tracks here in the shade. Really nice through here. Whew, it's warm though. Right, we've probably got about another K left before we get to the lake called Ässjön. And then we'll set up the pack rafts, get ourselves in the water, and we'll have a look for a camp for today. It's still fairly early really, so it gives us a nice relaxed day once we get there. And then hopefully we can get some fish and have some fresh fish for tea. Touch wood. Or a bit of a sweaty bacon that's been in the bag for 3 days now. Right, not a moment too sooner. I am very warm. Here we are at Ässjön. Ässjön, whatever it's pronounced. Right then, off we go. Should we go have a look at that island first then? Yeah. Lovely old job. Right, well we have absolutely lucked out on this campsite here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're on a little peninsula just jutting out of the lake here. We did have a look at a campsite on an island over there, but this one looks absolutely brilliant, and I think it'll be another topless night here again because it's absolutely gorgeous here today. Just double check on the weather. Right, we'll get all these boats pulled up, we'll get all of the gear out, get the hammocks all set up, and let's get set up for an absolute beautiful afternoon. I'm looking forward to getting back on the lake and hopefully, fingers crossed, a fish for tea. Well, what an absolute beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Just had a bit of a wash, washed a few clothes out, and then I just thought, what better thing to do than sit in your pants and do a bit of float fishing. This is something I haven't done for a long while, and it certainly takes you back to those days as a kid, sitting there with a tiny little rod catching roach all day. But Slater's Pit is a bit different to this what we got here today, and we got a bite already. And there we go, we got a fish.
Float fishing time.
Ah, and it's a roach. Typical. Absolutely typical. But where there's roach, there's pike, and there's definitely some big perch, which is what would be nice to have. Now, we were thinking earlier on about food and what to do food-wise. Now, catching a fish and cooking it on an open fire is what we came out here to do. But we've got so much food with us, and then our last day we've got about a 7k walk, so the idea is probably just to drop the food down as much as we can, and then make it a little bit easier for that last walk back to the car there. But what an absolute beautiful spot this is. Absolutely gorgeous. It takes a bit of time to get to, but it's well worth it. Well worth it. And what an absolute fantastic day to be sitting in your pants float fishing. Thank you, Turkish. So we're going to bread these great big chunks of bacon that we've got. So I always take that powdered egg with me, which is pretty handy to use. And then what I've got is just one of my fire tubs there with just a tiny tad of water inside of that. And then what we're going to do, just to make the egg, I'm just going to take good heaped teaspoon of that dried egg and just put that in there, and then stick the lid back on the top, And then that just needs a bloody good shake. Right, next, let's make the coating. It's a bag of breadcrumbs. I'll just stick a load of breadcrumbs in that dish. A bit of flour. So it's roughly about half and half. With a dabble of Old Bay spice. Good amount in there. And then just to finish it off, a pinch of salt. So in with the egg. You know, a wonderful mix. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what this is going to be like, but
We'll see.
where's your plate? That was there.
Yeah, more of a bowl, like a dog.
Let's see what these spuds are like. Let's have a bit of flesh. Some onion.
Onion. I get bit by ants.
Well, there we go. That looks absolutely spot on. See how the tater is. Cooked to perfection. Have we actually eaten anything today?
No. No, I don't think
We haven't eaten anything?
No. Going to DKA.
Well, I'm stuffed after that, and it's what, 6 o'clock, and yeah, stuffed, and it's still absolutely roasting. So I'm gonna get down to As Nature Made Me, go for a swim, go sit in a hammock, listen to a little bit of a book for a little while, and then we'll relight that fire for this evening, I think. Right, time to take you on a nature swim. Don't worry, nothing needs to be censored. It is just so amazing to be out here, it really is. Swimming butt naked in a lake where there's no one else around apart from him up there. But what a beautiful, beautiful place. And this is why I keep coming back, because it is just so amazing.
Nearly lost my nut tin.
Look at him. What an absolute clonking fish. Something's got it. I see him come in from miles away.